Hi, we're going to start our graffiti letters in one-point perspective. First, you're going to spend a day just practicing making your letters, developing a style. So just start with your basic letter and then kind of trace around it. You can trace smoothly, where you have hard edges. You can trace bubble style. But if you just kind of make sure you trace the outside and then you trace the inside, trying not to attach to any of the skeleton of the letter. Now that you've done the basic letters, try and snazz it up some. Don't go basic. Add curves, add serifs, add points, add arrows. Just be inventive. You practice the style, go ahead and practice like your whole word that you want to do. So practice lightly printing out the whole word, or if you do your first and last name, and then check your sheet of what styles that you liked. Apply those styles to the word or phrase that you want to do. When you're done with practicing, you're going to be ready for some better paper. So you're ready for your final copy paper. You have a practice sheet to look from, but while you're going to do yours. So the very first step is going to be to lightly trace your letters. That skeleton that you want. So I'm doing it real light. I don't even know if you can see it on. I'll do it a little bit lighter or darker here for the rocks part so that you can see. So you can see it on the page, just slightly like that. Notice how large it is, how much it covers that page. And then you're gonna do your design that you had before, the one you liked after you were practicing. It doesn't have to be exact. You can make a few changes if there was something you wanted to do a little differently. And it's okay if a letter comes behind another letter. Finish erasing, and then you're ready to use one-point perspective to create your dramatic shadows. It doesn't matter where you choose to do your one-point perspective. It can be any corner of the page, or it can even be off of the page. I'm going to put my one-point perspective down in this bottom corner here. And so now I'm just going to try and find all my angles of any little parts of letters and just take them to the vanishing point. I could take them all the way there to the vanishing point, but I'm just going to go a little bit so I can kind of decide how much of a shadow I want on my letters. Don't forget the inside corners of your letters as well. And you're just going to keep going all along these. And since I feel like it might be a little boring to watch me draw this, I'm going to speed my camera up to time lapse so that you don't have to watch me do it all kind of painstakingly. I will say one thing, if you have a curve, you want to kind of go on the side of the curve. My O will probably have a shadow that casts over top of the C when I'm done. So I'm just kind of taking all of these all to the vanishing. Now if you want to decide how thick that's going to be, you don't have, you can have that shadow be real thick. You can have it be a little bit thick. It's really up to you. So I think I'm going to go a little bit thick. And so basically from here to here, I want to copy the shape that was there. From here to here, I'll copy that shape. That one I'll go down. That one I'll come around. Oh, and I think I want to kind of keep it about that same thickness. This one didn't have a whole lot that copied there, did it? To ink it in. So I'm going to get my Sharpie marker. Please don't press down hard on the Sharpie markers, you'll flatten the tips, and so you want to make sure you can use the fine point one or the regular one. And I'm to trace all of my lines. Erase over the whole paper. So you're just gonna erase, erase, erase over the whole paper. I'm gonna do that and come back to you. That took me just a little bit because I made my pencil marks way too dark. You wanna take some time, look back through your inspiration and decide how you wanna color it. Now the only thing I know I wanna do for sure is I want my shadow part to be dark. but I want to leave gaps to have some highlights here and there. So I'm actually going to go through and kind of outline just in the inside. Kind of give it like that. Now I'm going to time lapse what I'm doing. It all depends. Here is going to be really up to you. Your color, your design needs to go all the way out to the edges of your paper. So whether you do like the splash marks on the back or drip lines or rainbow colors in the back, it's all up to you. Have your practice paper. You can test out different techniques on your practice paper, and that's a good idea. You should have a few practice papers, this one and your letters that you practice. So test out some techniques of blending colors and see what you like. And so from here on out, it's going to be time lapse, and I'll take a picture of the final project. You have fun with your graffiti letters, that you experimented a little, that you explored different colors, that it's bright and fun, and that you love it.